Good afternoon, everyone. We're here with LAFC head coach Steve Torreno. Coach, if you would just get us started with a recap of the last game, how training has gone this week, and your outlook for tomorrow's match against Pachuca.
Sure. I was quite happy with the performance against Mazatlan. And the mentality and the attitude of the guys. I think a lot of things we set out to do worked. In only one category did we come up short, also statistically. So not just my subjective opinion, but also objectively, we didn't finish our chances at a good rate. And I think if we finish our chances, then I think you're sitting there with 3 points. Instead, you have one. And so that's just the way this game works. And I think that is similar to what this next game could look like for us. I think we will create chances. I think the opponent will also create chances, and it becomes a matter of which team will be sharper in their boxes, respectively. And so I think that's kind of the key to this match as well. Anytime you come up in penalties a few short or goal short, that's just the way that is. I don't think that's much to analyze there. Not much preparation for this match due to the schedule. There's only 1 day of training. So I wish I had a week to prepare, but it's not. It's a day. We'll look to have some of the players who are fresh get out there and give LAFC a chance to win this game.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now move to take questions online. Kelso Oliveira, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. A couple questions for you. I'm going to start with Igor Jesus. He's been really good for the team this season. Definitely a force in the defensive side, on the defensive side of the ball. What is the expectation for him going forward and contributing on the other side, right? We remember he scored the goal against Club America, helped the team qualify there for the Club World Cup. Has it been conversations with him and kind of becoming more of like a dual threat, not only defensively but offensively? Where do you judge him kind of on the second part of his game?
That was a set piece. So he is a part. What's that?
Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. That was a set piece, the goal you're referring to, and Igor has always been a part of our set pieces. I have nothing against him becoming more prolific on set pieces. I think out of run of play, outside of shots from distances, there isn't a whole lot that we would want out of him, expect him to be in the opponent's end. So I think he holds his position extremely well. That's what makes him very good. He's quite disciplined, even for such a young man. But I think at set pieces, he can be a threat moving forward, and we will look to work on that and improve him moving forward.
Anything else, Kelso?
Sorry about that. The mute button is a little crazy. Which someone was a little bit worried about Maxime Chanot and his progress towards a recovery. He could be seen training again in that Club America game. What can you say about Maxime, and is he getting close to a return for LAFC?
That's a question for our medical staff. I'm not equipped to give you an answer there. So if you have a chance, I would ask them.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Coach. Have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando, go ahead.
Gracias. Buen día, profesor Orlando Castellán, Servicio Informativo en Deportes. Mañana, ¿qué tan complicado va a ser el partido de Pachuca? Sabiendo que ustedes vienen con un empate, perdieron en los penales, se quedaron con un punto y Pachuca viene de ganarle a San Diego FC. ¿Qué tan complicado va a ser este partido de este equipo hidalguense que viene con una buena inercia de partidos ganados y no ha perdido desde que empezó el campeonato mexicano, y también con esta Leagues Cup? Gracias.
It's a very good team. Not just this current season. I know they've only had a couple games in their league, and now one match in the Leagues Cup that they've won. So it's a team that has also had success over the last couple of years, and they have quality players in their team, and you can clearly see that. I am not in control of how they envision or view this tournament and what team they'll field tomorrow. We will give it our best shot. And it's a team that can hurt us. It's a team that can score against us. But I also see vulnerabilities, and I also see moments that LAFC can hurt Pachuca. And so we will treat this game with utmost respect and try to win it.
Orlando, any other questions? Josh?
Sí.
Adelante, Orlando.
¿Qué hay que cuidarse de este Pachuca? ¿Qué es lo que ha visto que en los últimos tiempos de este equipo? ¿Cómo generarles un mejor volumen de juego para que ustedes puedan salir avantes con un buen resultado el día de mañana?
Have you seen out of Pachuca recently, and what does the team need to do to come out on top?
Look, it's a team that I think can beat you in transition. It's a team that also can beat you on a run of play. I think they have with Cadiz, somebody who's a target, who may be unorthodox for Liga MX style. And obviously players on the flanks who are dangerous 1v1, but also can give good service and crosses in the box. They also have a very vertical style of play and build up. And then if you do not stay compact horizontally and vertically, you will struggle. So I think it's a team where our defensive approach needs to be disciplined through 90 minutes. And if we stick to the plan, then I think I don't think we'll give up too many chances. And that adversely will allow some moments for transition for us. But I think our biggest chances to win this game come with our offensive organization. I think their defensive ideas, live with intensity and maybe at times a little more man-oriented than they are ball-oriented. And so I think the way we structure our offensive organization should line up nicely against that. And I expect our team to play with a fast tempo, with a high rhythm. And if we do things right and have a good day technically, I think we can cause Pachuca some problems in the defensive end.
Justin, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for the time. Obviously, a very congested schedule. You opted for some rotation against Mazatlan. I'm just curious with the format. You have 1 point and very likely need to win, obviously, the next 2 games to advance. How does that kind of factor into your team selection going into this game and the next?
You have to take a game to game. We'll see what the results tell us after this next after match day 2. And then we'll decide how to approach match day 3 then. You also have to take consideration the players' health, the health of players, and where we are physically and where we are mentally. And I think those are all very important factors to process before deciding lineups. And that's a process we go through here at LAFC. There's a third component as well, and it's how fast we can get players in reinforcements, and we want to be active in this transfer window, and how fast visas can get finished, how fast players can join us will also determine our starting 11. So there's a lot of moving pieces, which is the reason why we have to take a game to game, and so there isn't a massive strategy here from start to finish. Our situation doesn't allow us to do that at the moment.
We are here with LAFC midfielder Timmy Tilman. Timmy, if you would, just give us a recap of the last game, how training's gone the last couple days, and what you expect from tomorrow's game against Pachuca.
Yeah, so first about the last game, I think we played really well. We made a good game. We just didn't or were not effective enough in taking advantage of our chances. If we would have scored more, I think we could have been the winner in that game. But now we're sitting here with a tie and a loss on PKs, so that's obviously a little sad. But yeah, now the only chance for us, or like what we focus on now, is Pachuca. We of course we want to win that game, and yeah, we worked hard the last 2 days. I mean, yesterday was more region than hard work for half the team, but yeah, like I said, we really want to win this game against Pachuca.
Open it up to questions. Anyone have anything for Timmy? Start with Justin. Justin, you there?
Host has to allow Justin to talk.
Thank you. There we go. Hi, Tim. Thanks for the time. I have a couple questions for you. First, just you had a very nice assist against Mazatlan, but after being top 10 in assists last season, LAFC is bottom 10 in assists in MLS this season. So I'm just wondering, despite a strong season, obviously, why do you think LAFC has struggled to find that creativity, specifically from midfield? And what do you think needs to be improved in that regard going forward this season?
I think our play style just changed a little bit. We are, or let's say most of our attacks last year were through transition, to be honest. This year it's more out of possession. So that changed a little bit, the way we play, the way we approach games. But yeah, I can't name a reason why there's less assists this year than last year. I still think we play in a very good way. You saw it against Mazatlan that we are a good team that can create something. And yeah, now, like I said, we just need to take advantage of that.
Got it. And second, I just wanted to ask you about Denny, because we often talk about his competitiveness. He's the league's top scorer. If he doesn't score one game, he always wants to score the next. So is missing a penalty is a unique scenario for him. Do you see that that's motivating him even further for tomorrow's match?
Yes, for sure. Like you already said, he's a guy that always wants to compete on the highest level. So he's for sure mad about missing that PK, but that might help us against Pachuca tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Orlando.
Gracias, muy buenas tardes, Tim. Dos preguntas, si me lo permites, Orlando Castellán, Servicio Informativo en Deportes. Empiezo con la primera. Mañana ustedes se juegan mucho el partido contra Pachuca. ¿Qué se han hablado entre ustedes que están dentro de la cancha para mañana no cometer los mismos errores que cometieron en el primer partido contra Mazatlán? Y la segunda sería, ¿qué sabes de Pachuca? ¿Cómo los has visto jugar y cómo jugarles el día de mañana? Gracias.
So two questions. Number one, what have you guys amongst the team spoken to each other about lessons taken from the Mazatlan game and how you can apply it to tomorrow's game? And the second question, what have you guys seen from Pachuca recently to take into your match tomorrow against them?
Yeah, so what we've taken from Mazatlan is that, yeah, like I said, we played well. We just need to take advantage of our chances. We need to score more. And yeah, what we learned or watched about Pachuca is that they are a very good team with the ball. I would say they are very fast going forward. Yeah, very direct, and they have a very good striker and good attacking players. So we have to be aware of that. Yeah, just protect our goal and play well with the ball, and then we'll see. I think it will be a good team. Yeah, a good team and a good game, and yeah, hopefully with a better end for us.
We are back, everyone, with Eddie Seura. If you have any questions for Eddie, go ahead and raise your hand. Si tienen alguna pregunta para Eddie, favor de levantar la mano. Vamos a empezar, Eddie, si nos puedes dar tus pensamientos sobre el partido del otro día contra Mazatlán y luego tus pensamientos sobre el partido de mañana contra Pachuca.
Bueno, hola, buenas tardes. Bueno, el partido con Mazatlán, partido un poco donde hicimos las cosas en parte bien, nos faltó por ahí terminar las ocasiones que generamos, detalles que pasaron y bueno, desafortunadamente en una de las pocas oportunidades que ellos tuvieron nos terminan empatando el partido casi que enseguida de que habíamos marcado nosotros. y bueno, son cosas y situaciones que nos sirven para aprender. Ahora tenemos un nuevo partido donde estamos preparados. Mañana sabemos que va a ser un lindo partido, donde va a haber gran intensidad y donde tenemos que salir a dejarlo todo y en busca del objetivo que tenemos.
Go to questions online. We'll start with Justin.
Thank you. Hi, Eddie. Thanks for the time. Um, just obviously the team is looking to add more players, but I'm just curious with Aaron Long out and Chanot and De La Vela still working their way back, how do you approach as a center back knowing that you don't really have a backup on the bench as a center back anymore?
Bueno, yo creo que todos los que eh, estamos preparados, ¿no? Todos tenemos las mismas ganas de ayudar al equipo, todos tenemos el mismo deseo y las mismas ganas de que todo salga bien. Y yo creo que los que han tenido la oportunidad lo han hecho bastante bien, han estado eh, trabajando fuerte y ahora que han tenido la oportunidad han respondido. Nosotros como equipo, todos estamos juntos para respaldar, para apoyar a quien sea que tenga la oportunidad de representar al equipo. Y bueno, de eso se trata también, de poder ayudarnos entre nosotros mismos y dentro de todo nos viene bien a, a cada uno para estar en su mejor forma.
Gracias y buena suerte tomorrow.
Thank you, muchas gracias.
Orlando. Orlando Castellanos.
Gracias. Buenas tardes, Eddie. Orlando, que está en Servicio Informativo en Deportes. Tengo un par de preguntas, si me lo permites. Empiezo con la primera. Mañana es un partido de los que a veces se llaman de matar o morir por las circunstancias que ustedes están y por el rival en turno. ¿Cómo está el equipo en esa parte para mañana poder sacar un buen resultado? Y ahorita te hago la segunda.
Bueno, como lo acabas de decir, estamos preparados de esa forma, ¿no? Sabemos que es un partido importante donde tenemos que ir a hacer y a proponer lo que hemos venido haciendo durante la temporada. Y bueno, es un partido donde tenemos que poner todo lo mejor de nosotros para que las cosas salgan bien. Así que eso va a ser mañana un LAFC que va a estar fuerte, que va a estar preparado, que en lo poquito que hemos tenido para trabajarlo, lo hicimos bastante bien. Y mañana es de eso, ¿no? De hacer las cosas bien, de estar concentrados en cada detalle. Y estoy confiado y seguro que todos vamos a estar a la altura y vamos a enfrentar este juego como tiene que ser y que van a ser 3 puntos en casa con la ayuda de Dios y que podamos hacer las cosas bastante bien.
Eh, ¿Qué te ha sorprendido del rival en turno de Pachuca? ¿Qué has visto de ellos? ¿Qué sabes? La manera de jugar. Es un equipo entre gente experimentada y joven que ha dado resultados, pero ustedes, ¿qué han estudiado de este equipo hidalguense? Gracias.
Bueno, la verdad que tiene jugadores importantes, ¿no? Jugadores que marcan la diferencia. Nosotros hemos observado su estilo de juego y bueno, de nuestra parte va a poder poner lo de nosotros, poder ser superiores en cada detalle, en cada situación que hemos visto que son fuertes y es eso, ¿no? Preparamos el partido para hacer las cosas de la mejor manera. Estamos aquí en nuestra casa con nuestra afición y la verdad que mañana vamos a salir a ponerlo todo para obtener un resultado positivo.
Okay. ¿Algo más para Eddie? Do you have anything else for Eddie? Okay. Muchas gracias, Eddie.
Ah.
Thank you, everybody. That does it for